Everybody wants to get into business now. They want to work when they want, with who they want, and make as much money as they want, but not everybody has the skill set. So what are different ways that you can get into business besides just starting your own company? What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about getting involved in business without just being the person starting up the company. So we're going to talk about 4 different ways that you can get involved with a business. The first one, the one that everyone knows, is becoming an entrepreneur and starting up your own company, right? This is someone that saved up money, they're taking the risk, they're putting money into that company, that idea, and they're trying to build something from scratch. Now, this is generally what people do, and this is an amazing way to get into business. It generally involves the most work and takes a ton of risk to get involved, obviously leaving a job or starting a company from scratch with all of your retirement savings or your long-term savings for a rainy day. But this is number 1 and the easiest way that you can begin a business. Next is becoming an investor in a company. Now, with this option, it's generally involved when you know somebody that started a business, they've already been working for a few years, maybe it's a friend or a neighbor or a family member, someone that already has a company, and they just need some more capital, whether it be to expand or for marketing or to fix some issues that's going on in the company. Maybe it's a capital intensive company in an industrial industry, and they need money to fund the rest of their projects. This is where you're simply going to be investing or putting money into that business and gaining an equity stake in the company. Now, most times, people actually have some value to add to the company besides just an investment, because a lot of times entrepreneurs, if you started from nothing and you build this something up that's successful, they don't want to give away a lot of their equity. They worked hard to build that. So, if you're going to be an investor, a lot of times you have to bring something to the table besides just money, whether it be an expertise in marketing or finance or real estate or just building businesses before, having a ton of connections that can help take that business to the next level. The next way that you can get into a business is from venture capital or angel investing. Now, this is generally sophisticated investors or a pool of high net worth investors putting money together, and maybe 1 or 2 people are managing those assets to invest in things like the startup. You see, there's a ton in the tech industry, is pulling capital together to invest in multiple different startups to get them off the ground quickly, providing your resources, your network, connections. It's huge to get businesses off the ground. So venture capital is generally higher net worth investors. It could be focusing on smaller businesses. Sometimes it's even acquiring entire companies. The 4th way to get involved in businesses from an investment standpoint is investing in individual stocks. Now, these are publicly traded companies that anyone can invest in, where you don't actually take on the liabilities from that company. You're not there going to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts if you invest in those companies and picking up coffee beans off the ground, right? This is simply providing, again, capital for those companies to use whatever they need to, whether it be to expand or to pay down debts or to pay payroll, whatever the company needs the financing for. They'll take that money in, use it for their daily business activities, and then you get a tiny piece of ownership in the company. Now, along with that, if the company pays out what's called dividends, you'll get a little piece of the profits that they pay back to you as a shareholder. Now, there's also different ways that you can invest in the market. Today, I just want to go through individual stocks, as that's the most core value or most core form of investing in an individual company. So hopefully this is helpful in getting you guys started on where you want to start investing and how to start businesses. Obviously, it goes way more in depth than the things I just spoke about today, but this should be a very good starter to at least see the different options that exist when it comes to investing or building a business. If you guys find value in this, please do me a favor and subscribe, like the video, and make sure that you hit the bell for notifications, and visit thepittsburghinvestor.com to set up a consultation for free guidance on any of your business questions.